Buenos dias. Good morning. It's Fresh Cash Ducking Friday. What happened yesterday? It doesn't matter. What matters is what's going to happen today. And boy, I'm just so excited. I'm so grateful that I get to do this one more day. In fact, you should feel the same way because, if you're not going to feel grateful about your own life, ain't nobody else going to feel it for you. My goodness, we are here. I don't want to say I kind of knew that this kind of pump was going to happen here, but I kind of didn't know, you know what I mean? It's one of those things where it's like, gray area here because I did post it up on the Discord community prior to the kind of the pump here. We were looking like we were going to be breaking down that 78 level here. 78 level breakdown was breaking down. And then what ends up happening with the news, again, with numbers, it's very volatile and anything is possible. We basically just trap right below that 78 right here. Look at that little trap there. Boom, 75, literally below 3 points, and then massive rip. So, we're still kind of in this consolidation area here, but there is a potential trade coming on up here. I do have a target set up there on the Discord community as long as we hold this level down, which is where I'm trying to get long here right now. But of course, price not really coming down yet. Every time we kind of reclaim these levels, it just becomes more aggressive to the long side. But, the bulls are still in charge here. You should know that. I think by now, if, you've been watching this a little bit, you would know that it's very hard to be picking tops. It's very hard to be shorting this kind of move right here. Like, yes, I understand 6,100 is a level of resistance. It was my target pretty much all week, last week and this week, more like this week. But this here is going to be a little resistance, but not too much. And when I say that it was my target, I'm not just here talking hindsight. Again, this is where I always got to go back because that 6,100 target, if we were to go back in this chat, this was kind of like my target here from last week's plan. But obviously, I don't know how we're going to get here. It's ducking impossible for me to tell you, I knew we were going to be dipping like this. No. But the idea is simple. If you can analyze your charts, have a target, and then whether that's higher or lower on the week or whatever, you can look for spots and pockets to be going towards that target. You got to have a good sense of direction. But if you have no sense of direction, if you're just coming here, the market's at here, and you're just kind of looking to kind of go both ways either way, it becomes a little bit trickier. And while, yes, you can trade like that, for me, it's just a little bit more tricky. Let me see what happened here. I don't think you guys can see price here. So let me fix that up here. There we go. There we go. That's better. Actually, I forgot to do something here on my background. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. Hold on. All right. It's good now. It's good. She shall be looping now. Shall be good. Let me get some music up in here. All right. I gotta say, though, I'm excited to be back here. I missed yesterday, and I kind of missed it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I did miss it. Like I say, this is a passion. This is what I love to do. And when I get to do this, it just makes me happy. So right now we have that boner candle. You can clearly see that obviously with the news. But again, the hint over here is this trap. So today, it's very simple day for me. Pretty simple, straightforward. I cannot put it any simpler than this. I'm gonna go like this. This is the current trap low, meaning this in the red line there. If at any point today we break that level down, choo-choo train breaks down. This is what's going to happen essentially. That Jenga block could be failing. And at that point, we have an argument for a bear case, at which point I might even flip short, and that might happen. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Boom. That happens. The supports fail. So until that does not fail, we basically have support right here. Okay. And very hard to argue that there's no support there because, I mean, that's exactly where we bounced from there. And that's a level from yesterday and 2 days ago. So again, no real surprise here. These levels are just rinse and repeat. And then we have a second level of support here, which is in between these previous all-time highs. I don't know if you guys remember, but it is always a wise idea to have these lines on your chart because they might come into play a bit later on in the future. So I leave them there, of course. So that previous high there, today, if we do somehow can start dipping this thing, I want to take some longs off that level looking for the continuation of the trend. Is it going to happen? I don't know. You know, like we could easily reclaim 6,100 here, at which point it does become a long as well. But the problem with this long, as you know, is that the higher you buy, the more aggressive you're buying into it. And therefore, it's very easy for the market to kind of do one of these. And you know what I mean? Like it's a little bit riskier because at the end of the day, you know that this holds, we go up. This level here, I like better. This one here at the reclaim of 6,100, it becomes a little trickier. Why? Well, come on. Like, yes, I want Choo Choo Train to go up. Yes, I think Choo Choo Train is going up. But at the end of the day, you got to remember, you're buying at 6,100, which is an aggressive long, and it does make it a long at the reclaim of that level. However, the all-time high right now is sitting at 0725, which at which point you're assuming that we're going to be breaking that and going off higher, which it is definitely what I think is going to happen. But at the end, you're assuming that it's going to do it right away. So I'm going to try to be a little patient at that 6,100 reclaim here and kind of let price accept there. So we can see something like this here. That's when I kind of want to take that long there. Yes, you can just hop on in and then, you know, kind of expect it to go, but we'll see. It all depends on the volume and what happens at the open today. It is Friday, so anything is possible. And this is exactly why on Friday, I should have already been long down there. Fudge. But Choo Choo Train wants up is my point here. I wouldn't really short it, you know what I mean? But if you want, be my guest. You know where resistances are at. It's going to be at the all-time high or just under it. I would say around 601.04 and maybe like 601.02. So between this area here, it's kind of the last level of resistance that I can kind of see here. Because I don't really like this one as resistance here. I think we'll blow right through that once we get up there. But I do see us potentially kind of ping-ponging between 6,100 and 6,104 for... It would be a good thing for a little bit. So... And then that's where the shorts would kind of come in. Because if you want to play the short, you're going to assume that we're going to break back down. But I don't know, guys. Look at that bottom right there. That bottom there, that trap there. This is a very telling story in my opinion. But be my guest. You know what I mean? Like, it's up to you. I wouldn't short it, but don't do what I do. Follow your own plan. I'm just giving you my thesis. I think Choo Choo Train today went up again. Every day is a new high. I don't understand how we can just keep doing this, but I don't care. I'll keep riding the trend as long as we can. But look at this. Even that red day of yesterday, I wouldn't even call it a red day. Come on, we dipped like what, 20 points of the high there, which was set overnight. But look at this. Look at this. Anytime you want to think about like that this is the top, if you will, that, you know, we're now going to reverse, go on the daily chart, okay? Tell me how you're going to short this, because I have no clue other than maybe trying to pick this top here and trying to pick that top there. But in hindsight, that is always easy. While you're trading, that is going to be extremely, extremely difficult. So look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 days. You have to think about this. We're talking about 15 days trading, okay? Not like weekends. We're talking about 15 trading days. We've managed to put in 2. Just 2 red days. So I ask you a simple logical question. If you were looking to be a buyer out of these last 17 days and you lost on 2 of them, okay? Would you be complaining if you lost on 2 days out of the last 17, but you made on 15 by a simple theory, which is buying key levels of support and expecting the trend to continue on up? Or would you have been more profitable trying to short at the top or trying to find the top? I don't know the right answer. Well, for me, I know the right answer. For you, I don't know. So you're going to have to answer that yourself. But I challenge you to question certain things. And that is exactly this. Like, why fade the trend? The longs, you can screw up a lot of them. You know, your entries can be off. You might buy the wrong support one time. You might buy it 2 times the wrong way. But that's you. At the end of the day, the trend is your friend. Never forget it. Everybody talks about it, you know, everybody says it. The trend is your friend. Well, you look at their trades and they're shorting 10 times. So if the trend is your friend, are you cheating on the trend or are you cheating on yourself because you're trying to convince yourself to be with the trend and you're still fighting the trend? So who's in the wrong? Because I've done it. I'm a victim of it. I'm here short, right? I'm like, oh, look, we got denied there. That's resistance. I'm going to take a short here and my stop's going to go where? Right on top there. And then I get stopped out and then I'm there looking for the next top because at this point I'm already triggered at the fact that I was wrong. But that's me. I have a problem with being wrong. Everybody's got their own personal issues. We're going to do the Wheel of Fortune right now. Oh, look at it. Look who decided to make me some company. Look. Look at this. It's our friend, the teddy bear, the gummy bear. Look, I was getting some pictures for them, but there's no way that I can justify putting some, you know, scary looking bears and some like aggressive bears. I'm like, no. You're getting a gummy bear and you're lucky. You're lucky, all right, bears? That's what I think of the shorts there and the bears. Dun, dun. All right, let's get this thing with some luck here. Let's see what the fortune is for later. So, you already know the green is for the pump, the red is for the dump, and the yellow is what I don't want. Give me the dump instead, but don't give me the yellow. Yellow is chop. What are we gonna do at open? $1 million question. Let's find out right now. Pump. I haven't seen that for a while now from you, Wheel of Fortune. I'll take that. No problem. We're going to do it one more time just to be sure. We've done twice every single day, so we'll be fair. Pump! The double pump. Can she be right? I hope so. Make this day nice and short for me. Reclaim 61, ducking 100. And boom. Off to the 23 we go. Yes, that is my target today. 60, 23. What did I say on the community? 61, 23. That would be my target for the day. We'll see if she can get hit. All right, so Wheel of Fortune thinks we're going up. But I do have another friend here, another magical indicator that it's been right a lot of the times, and it's also very worth asking the question here. Will ES go to 61.23 today? Very valid question. Very valid. Maybe. She's on her moods today. She's on her moods of maybe, I don't know. It depends. Depends how you. Oh my gosh. Okay, so $1 million question is, will we bounce from 60.88? I can see we're starting a little pullback here. Can we actually hit there and bounce from there? She's not in the mood today, guys, so I don't know if I should ask her another question. She's probably on the time of the month, you know what I mean? Like, she's not gonna give us some clear answers, so she wants to be left alone. We're gonna respect her and we're gonna leave her alone. I don't like those maybe stuff. What's going on with this? Why is it moving all the time? Ding, 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 ding. Sorry about that. This thing keeps moving. I don't know if it's the software or I don't know. We come around there. Gliding like paper, get high like. Come on, baby. Why didn't the crystal ball want to give us something good today? You know what I mean? Like, why? Just why? Why? The gummy bears are back. Look. Oh my goodness. Sitting on trains. All right, so market's gonna open on up here in 5 minutes and change. So Wheel of Fortune's calling for the pump. The crystal ball is on the time of the month, and I am bullish. So I don't know. I don't know who's gonna win, but crystal ball didn't want to give us nothing today. Let's wait for market to open on up. She will be opening on up pretty hot, I think, today. It already looks like a rocket. Right now, the rocket's lining up with some trap or something. She's getting ready for the dump or the pump, one or the other. I'm swagger like us. Swagger like us. I don't know. I mean, obviously I want to get long here. It's just, it's too high. Like, I need price to come lower. But when we're with this type of momentum, we never really come back lower. That's kind of the issue here. But getting in long here, it's just a FOMO long, and it would make me a kind of a hypocrite, telling you, don't hop in long. Don't have FOMO, wait for your entry, and then I hop in long here. But yes, if I have to, if you're dying for a trade, one, it wouldn't be a short that I would put my money on. That's all I'm gonna tell you. That's me though. Don't do what I do. I'm just saying. Don't that it just makes me laugh. I laugh at myself sometimes. I'm like because I know how it looks. Everybody's probably waking up right now. They're like, oh my god, look at that boner candle. Look at it. They're thinking one of two ways. They're either feeling FOMO towards this, so they're hopping in long, or they're feeling short bias because we're right under the highs and they're thinking that today we're gonna dump, right? I mean, the all-time high is sitting at 07 right here, so you already know. Oh, maybe I can get short. We're right at the highs. We're gonna get denied here. I think today we're going to this ducking 23. I'm not gonna put my signature there just yet, but I'm gonna put a box here. Okay, I'm gonna put a box. That's not my signature, okay? That is not it. I'm just saying that's my target. I'm not putting my signature on that. I've only put my signature twice, and that's when I'm like really certain, and I gotta be long. I'm not long right now, so you're not getting the signature. All right, market's gonna open on up in a few minutes. Get ready. Rita, linda. Come on, yes, treat me nice today. We're wearing the lucky shirt, and I hope you are too, because a little extra sprinkle of luck doesn't hurt, does it, on a Friday? I don't know about you, but just Fridays excite out. Me. Not because it's Friday and it's the weekend, but I mean part of it, but not really. I already had an extended long weekend by not being here yesterday. Linda is. All right, we got about a minute and 15 seconds to market open. I got a choice to make here. Be really aggressive on Friday or just wait. This is the problem with the stream here. I should wait. But the fact that I'm sitting here, I see there's a long here, but it's got to be at 88. I like 88 better. We'll see what happens at market open. Still early. Definitely want to see these guys taken out here. We got 20 seconds till the market opens. Get ready. It's about to open. What a flag right now. What a flag. Come on, dip, yes. Dip, 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 dip. Well, market's now open for business, by the way. It is open. Come on, dip, dip. It's a flag that we're building. Very clear and obvious flag. I just wanted to see these guys get taken out first. So something like dip and then the reclaim like that. You know what I mean? We take out the longs first and then we go. That's what I would have liked to see. But she's just holding those lows and already once up. But you already know if I had gone long right here, this thing would have broken down. Look at the bear. They do have one picture. I gave him one. One aggressive looking bear. Come on, let's take out the longs so we can go up. We're in a tight range right now, very tight. I would say we're between 88 and 90, sorry, 6100. So something like this. Give or take that. That. All right, we're hitting 6100. Fudge, I'm worried to say that the long already has played out here. Now it just becomes more aggressive longs. The long is down here. Oh my God, man. I don't want to talk about it. Fuck. This here, I mean, yes, of course it's a long, and like I said, if you're gonna if you need the urge to make a trade, I would not short this. Like, why? Like, just why? Why? Me, I like to wait for my level, but I'm just saying, like, there are traders who want to basically look for the short, or don't waste your time with it. Let me save you that. Like, if one thing you can take away, just don't bother. Like, don't do it. The long is the better gamble up here. If you have to urge for a trade, I would have taken the long. I didn't. It's hindsight, obviously, right now, but like I said before, this kind of ripper is happening. If you must, if you must, do not short this choo choo train. In my opinion, entertainment purposes only. But I'm just saying, it's like running into a ducking choo choo train and telling it to stop. It's gonna stop whenever it feels like it. And after this trap here to the bottom here, the hint is already laid out for us. You just gotta read it. This trap here, this is where I should have been long. This is why I'm kind of here, like fudge, but that's my entry there. I want to learn how to get in the market here, at levels of support that make sense. Anything else above here is just continuation of the same leg. This is no coincidence. This is just simple continuation from the exact same trend, the exact same leg. We're right at 61. 6104, as mentioned, this is kind of the last level of resistance I would kind of picture we have. I don't think it holds, but fuck, man. Such an easy day. Trying to stay patient here. Costing me on a Friday. Pumping my gas. Wanna have swagger like us. By the way, if you're not there, I just I just put up the link on the chat here. We're hitting 6100 right now, getting stuck there. No coincidence. This is why I'm not gonna get long right under it, but nonetheless, 6100, a little speed bump here, as we kind of knew ahead of time. 61, 6104, I even have that box there. This is the last level of resistance. The last level there. And you can see how price basically, gets denied there currently. We don't know how far down we're going to go, obviously. But again, understand the levels. That's pretty much it. Micro speed bump right now. This is kind of like the plane trying to take off, and then you have a little bit of turbulence on the way up. That's kind of it, kind of thing. Talking about planes, sooner or later, there will come a time when I will probably have to stop these streams for a bit. So I don't know when, but we are getting closer to that time. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Whenever that time comes around, I mean, I'm gonna just try not to think about it too much, but it will come soon. I'm probably gonna have to end the streams for a couple months, maybe 2 months. I don't know. We'll see. I'll try to get him up as soon as I can, but I'll still be putting up some videos as I can, right? Probably not with a nice setup, but I mean, we can always make something nice. You're gonna put in effort, obviously, but like a setup like this, you're sitting comfortably and stuff. But don't worry, we're still gonna have the Discord community going. Of course, if you're not there, you can join. It will always remain free. So I mean, you got really nothing to lose there. But yeah. So whenever that time comes, you'll be well notified. But definitely, it's smelling like it's coming earlier. On a jail tonight. All right, all right. We got the 6100 there. I would like to see 6104 get broken first, and then a retest of 6100. Then I can probably take this long here. It'll be a little bit aggressive, but it's kind of the best thing I see going. Or else we just don't trade all day. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of the messed up thing with the streams that kind of get to me too. That I should not be trading here, but we own the stream, and I kind of want to trade now, and it's Fresh Cash Friday. I mean, come on, yes, come on. I thought we were gonna get the dip. Did this thing move again? Oh my gosh. Why does it keep moving? What's going on with this thing? Stop moving. I'm gonna lock it. Lock source. There you go. Going to jail tonight. Jail tonight. Looking messy right now, though, a little bit. We're consolidating. We're kind of building a P here. Again, aggressive, but it is a P nonetheless. The P for pump. Can it work? Right below resistance. I'm not in love with it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Why couldn't we dip first? Why do we gotta always do this? We pump right after the trap, and then I miss it, and then now it's difficult. It's like I get long here, you know what I mean? My stop's got to be here, and it's likely gonna get taken out. So, but of course, there's that chance it doesn't. And this is why I don't like trading here, because it's like such a, you know, such a 50-50-ish type of deal. I would say not 50-50, maybe like 70. About 70% chance this thing kind of holds and push higher just because of the trend, but just because it breaks down here, it doesn't mean the trend is broken. You know what I mean? That's kind of the issue here. Come on, yes, give us something better, man. I was kind of hoping for a little bit of a dip at open. I mean, if I take this 6100 long here, my stop's gonna be there, and you know they're gonna go get it. It's too easy for them to go get my stop there. It's too easy. But 70% odds this thing holds. The issue here is that I'm not long from the bottom. I should have been long. I don't know how I missed it. I was kind of doing some stuff around here. And then as soon as 8:30 came, it just... And I'm like, shit! Fudge. Well, looking at the tilt right now on Top Step, we are at 50-50. So let me see if I can get this thing up here. 50-50 and droop. You can see there 50% are long right now. It looks from the price of 99, 60, 99. And shorts are at 98. So shorts are looking a little bit worse than the longs right now. And it's 49.51 now, but give or take 50-50 here. It's a P, but I don't like that we're right below resistance. But it is a P. It's the P for the pump. If it's going to work again is the question. But it is a P. That's my patent there, okay? That's mine. Yes, it's a bull flag, okay? But I call it the P for the pump, okay? The P's better. Flag. It's a P. Antonio says, buenos dias. Buenos dias. Marufa says, good morning. Good morning. We're sitting right below resistance. Again, no real surprise here. No real like, oh my goodness, why are we stuck here? This is resistance. And again, exactly as posted up on the community here ahead of time, these levels do come into play. You can see here, putting up how this is going to be kind of the last level of resistance, 6100 or 64. I meant to post 6104 there, but may have one left reaction in it. One left. And where are we basing right below and getting stuck at? Right below it. We are now trying to break out of it, but again, the idea here is simple. When we first arrive there, you know that a price might take a pause there. And it's consolidated nicely, actually, for the P, for the pump. Fuck! Ja! Not. I think I'm sleeping here, guys. I should have taken that 6100 there. Looks like we want to go for that 6120, some 23 level. Ah, it's difficult here, man. These ranges they're easy but complicated because I think I know direction. It's pretty straight ducking forward to where we're going, but man, we just don't test. We don't back test key levels. We just kind of make new levels kind of on the go kind of thing. Like this 6100 reclaim there, it's aggressive, but it's the right call to be on the long side here, not the short side. All right. We just pretty much about to make a new all-time high here again. As expected, do not be shorting this ducking train. This is the current high here right now. We have it at 0725. I do not expect it to hold in any way, shape, or form. I'm just going to wait for the breakout here, let it come back, and back test another key level here. But if you are looking at the short here, or any short at any given moment, it's fine, I guess. You had your own reasons, but understand the trend. And look at that. The P working out beautifully so far. Oh my goodness. I gotta stop commentating and I gotta just start, taking these aggressive longs here. The P for pump working again. Yet again, another time. That's my patent, by the way. The P stands for P pump. And it worked again. Ducking Leo, man. Why don't you take this ducking long here? Look at it. It's so. I think I needed ES to come and slap me or to basically come click the button for me. That's what I was waiting for. I think so. I was expecting ES to come and click the button for me. That was my issue there. This choo-choo train went up, Leo. Come on, man. All right, we're making new all-time highs again as expected. Nothing to really be shorting. Don't waste your time on them, especially when the market's like this. To me, there's no point. All right, now I'm going to wait for the dip, and then hopefully we can continue on with this rip. If we could get down here, kind of flush these lows here, reclaim that 6100, that would be very nice. That would be very attractive. And I'm not asking for too much. Like, if you really think about it, we're at 07. Okay, 08 now, but we're at 08, making new all-time highs after we've been rallying and rallying. All I'm asking for is a good old maybe 7-8 point dip now, you know, 8 points. Give me an 8 point dipper. I don't think I'm asking for too much. Fudge. Just made a new high. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Look at this here. Look at the SPY chart. Look at that thing. It's on a tear. Look at the SPY. My goodness. What a chart right there. Where did we close that yesterday? We of course left another gap to the downside here. This is why the importance of not trading gaps. Okay, the theory of gaps is a good one, but it's a very faulty one. So the issue is you cannot look for the gap fill just because there's a ducking gap. Okay, the gaps don't always get filled. They fill whenever they want. And again, most importantly on filling gaps is you must break down a level of support. You can see the opening there holding yesterday's resistance right there. So when we hold that resistance, why would you short looking for the gap? It makes absolutely no sense. Meaning, I want to see the breakdown of that resistance, back test, entry short here on the back test of that resistance, and then we look for the gap fill at the downside. That makes sense to me. There is good evidence the price is telling us we want to fill lower. Until that doesn't happen, basically, don't waste your time. Don't do it. And I mean, look at that chart. Beautiful, beautiful ripper there. Look at the SPY, the dollar. This is DXY. We're looking at the American dollar over here. They are correlated markets, so I do find that whenever the dollar is kind of pushing up higher, ES might want to show some weakness. This is not an exact 100% science, but because you can see here, the dollar is going higher, SPY is going higher, ES going higher, everything is going higher. Bitcoin going to all-time highs. Everything wants up. And there will be on Twitter all those that's still looking for the ducking top. Come on, yes, man. Come on. Ah. Did you see this? I think you missed it. Look in the middle there. You see that little figure in the middle? You see that thing right on the bottom? See that guy? That one down there? You see what he's doing? He's eating his cherries. That's where you belong, you bear. That's where you belong, okay? Fuck, how do I get back here? Twitter's hilarious, man. We have I see some guys that are there posting up how they're entering shorts on options. They're entering their biggest trades of their life short. I used to be that type of guy. I used to be like, there's no way, man. There's no way. If you had seen me before, you would have been in shock, I think. You wouldn't believe I was the same person. I used to think how everything was gonna crash and end, and like the big short type of trade was gonna come, and the market was gonna just crash like a weight, and we were gonna, when COVID came, we had a crash. I'm like, see, it's beginning. Then we had, I mean, you put it out there. Think about it. World War III is right on the brink. We have wars going on around the Middle East and everywhere. You guys have, I'm sorry, this is a not neutral perspective, a quote unquote president that I don't even know if he's really running the country or if he's taking a nap. Okay, I'm just being honest. I'm a Canadian. It makes no difference to me. Okay, I'm just saying. You look at that guy. Fuck, I show more competence than that guy does. Okay, that guy, he's shaking hands with the ducking air. So I don't know. And then you have basically the world economy looking strong, but all this money printing happening. You have all the negative news out there. As long as you open up your social media, you will see all the negativity around the world and in the finance world. And then look at this. It doesn't give a shit. It just keeps going up. So that changed my perspective. Yes, I am always bullish pretty much on price, not because I feel like it or because it's some fantasy, world better to be on, but because of a very simple reason. Look at this weekly chart here. Look at the weekly chart. Look at this weekly chart. Every candle represents a week. Every candle represents 1 week. It's very hard to argue a bear case with this type of chart here. Extremely difficult. Okay. Yes, World War III. Look. World War III goes up. Trump gets elected, goes up. I don't know, anything. It goes up. You guys get scared with all these lines, don't you? Look at all that. Even I get scared. I'm like, whoa, how the hell? Yes, that is all levels and key levels and stuff like that. Mm, mm, mm. What about you guys? What are you guys thinking here? You guys think we're gonna dump now? We're gonna crash? We're gonna continue rallying? I do value your opinion. Don't be shy. Post something like that. I don't, just talk to myself too. Today's 50%, 50-50. trending up nicely. The message. Something worth noting right now, again, I am only telling you what I'm seeing on the charts. I don't mean to tell you that I'm entering a short or a long. But right now, what I do see here, worth noting here on the stream, is that we have had a 3 to 5 point squeeze above that previous all-time high, which was 0725. And you can see we're kind of starting to dip back into that range right here. Let me finish my sentence first, CS. I was about to say we're dipping back into the range. As long as this high holds here, maybe we can start a little micro dip. And she already broke, so. Oh my goodness, it's hilarious. I was trying to, tell you guys, maybe we get a little dip now. I'm not saying this is a shortable thing, but I'm just saying, like, maybe we get a little dip. Like, I want to get in, but not here. Doesn't mean I'm going to short either, though. I would not short this. Not in a million years I would take this short here. Look at that. If you had just shorted there, you would have been digging out there. The 10 o'clock news. I actually didn't even know. I keep dropping the ball on the news. My apologies here to you guys because I should be mentioning that. That's definitely worth mentioning here. Correct. We have some Fed. What's his name? Fed Guzzi. Let me see. 10 o'clock numbers. FOMC member Bowman. No, sorry. That's 9:15. 10 o'clock Michigan inflation numbers. Yeah, some inflation numbers data. In 28 minutes, we had Fed Goolsby speaking. Goolsby. And yeah, that's kind of it. So we got numbers already right now. Can we start a dip now? Finally. Oh. Holding that 06 right now. We need to break down 06 in order to start any meaningful dip right now. Any brave souls here willing to take a short here? I'm telling you, people are shorting this. I'm not even kidding. People are. Which is okay. It's fine. Okay, I'm not all against people trading this, right? I'm not. It's up to you. It's your account, right? You do it the way you want. But even if it dumps, like, do you know how difficult it would be to spot that? The odds. The issue is that if you're always trying to find, like, let's say that big dump that's gonna come in, you're always gonna be psychologically looking for it, because if you get it one time in your mind, you're now fooled because you're gonna be consistently looking for it. In long term, you could potentially be losing more than you'll be making looking for the ghost. Just saying. You just started to guessing. I started to guessing. Maybe short. Well, right now, the tilt on you can't really see the ES tilt, but right now, basically, almost 60% of Top Step is short right now. ES at 04. I mean, whatever. They're short at 04, and the longs are at 04. So 43% of longs and 57% of people are short right now. I told you there are people looking for the short here. And where was the price that they're short at? 04. I mean, fine, it was resistance there, but look at that pull. And this is my point. It's so difficult. Like, yes, it's resistance. 54 or whatever, 60 something percent of shorts saw it, but 57% of people saw it, but just why? Okay, stop talking shit, Leo. Let's just get in a trade here. But look, I'm forcing my hand here to take a trade. That's kind of the problem I have with this. Looking at the SPY, why didn't that do the smooth transition I like? Yeah. Looking at the SPY right now, let me see. What's the SPY up to here? Oh, I closed it. What a prick. By the way, if you guys are having issues with the stream, I would appreciate it if you tell me. I'm keeping an eye on it because recently I've been having some issues with the stream, and it's kind of been a little bit like laggy on the camera and stuff too. But I switched it all up. It shouldn't be having any issues. I was fighting with this thing yesterday a little bit, but if you do have issues, let me know. I'm working on them. I'm keeping an eye on the stream, right, just to make sure. Because the tricky part is on Streamlabs and OBS and stuff, it shows that everything's all right. But then on the stream itself, it might not be. So I'll appreciate it if you do. But looking at the SPY right now, I mean, we're kind of starting to maybe get a dip here. The dollar is just continuing to push off higher. Like I said before, it's not always like 100% science, but it is kind of, correlated sometimes. And when I do see the dollar kind of pushing, then I'm a little bit worried on the longs, right? Because sooner or later they could be starting a pullback, and kind of working so far right now. By the way, if you haven't, you see that little bull there? You see that bull? Hit that like button. It's saying it gives you luck if you hit it. So, and it helps out with the algos here. So give it a like. The bull will bless you. We're basing at 04. Pretty please. Let's get down to 01. My goodness. It just keeps on making the next resistance support, keeps on grinding up higher and higher. So again, it's worth noting here that we squeezed through the high, and we're back below that previous high. So is that a hint? I don't know. But it does have that breakout getting back into the range here. I'm not going to short it, but hopefully we can get a dip. I am not going to short it. Full disclosure. Well, this is already starting to become a long stream for a Friday. I should have been done already with my day. How are people short at 04 and they can just see price do this and they can hold on to it? Ugh. If I was short 04 and I see this kind of starting to pump and, this tight consolidation and kind of this P, It's scary. But I'm sure that they have a good reason to be short. They must see something that I clearly don't, and I'm not gonna argue with people that are short, because maybe you could be right. Maybe you could be right. But the odds say that you probably won't be, because look at this one here. If you're shorting there, right below the highs, we just pumped. If you were shorting here, we just pumped. If you were shorting here, we just pumped. If you were shorting here, we just ripped you apart. I mean, I think if you were shorting all night, you just got ripped apart, basically. This is pissing me off, though. No dips, no nothing. Just it's not pissing me off with the fact that the charts keep going higher. I have no problem with that. This was inevitable. But this is my kind of my anger here that this is the entry here. And they always do the same ducking BS. They dip it in like a microsecond and they pump all the way here within the same like 10 seconds. And then you're there like, fudge. Oh my gosh. They kind of force you to take that long, like aggressive long, or else you're getting left behind. And I'm being left behind right now. I mean, fudge. Well, it's Friday. Let's not be upset. It is Friday. It's a good day to have a good day. It's a good day to have a good day. Just continuing up higher and higher. Pretty soon, I'm just gonna hop in long, man. I'm just gonna hop in long because this choo-choo train wants to the 23. We're going straight to the ducking 23. Which, by the way, why 23? I'm not gonna get into it, but again, it was posted up here on the Discord community how that was gonna probably be a magnet, and it is my target on the day. And look where we're going. Wow. Fudgiest. Why you gotta be mean to me today? You're making me have extra patience. I should have been already out of here, man. I got shit to do. Come on. Forget to that 23 without me. It ain't gonna happen, though. The right opportunity will come, manifesting that. And I know what it looks like. It looks like a trap. Give me anything, man. A trap below 04, a trap below 6100, a trap at 88. I don't care. Give me one. You know what I mean? Like, let's just flush some lows. Let's flush some lows. Let's reclaim them, and then let's go on up. Anything. I think the camera's better now too. Before it was laggy. Fixed it. I don't like buying when we're trending like this. I don't like to buy on the back test of levels. I much rather kind of long after a trap because I know what happens. It's happened too many times to me already, where we kind of like where I buy here and then we just I'm just waiting for a trap. I like that picture there. That one, I when I saw it, I'm like, this has to get put on. So it's basically a man, obviously you can tell, and then the bull is kind of dancing with him. It reminded me so much of me because I'm like, this is if the bull was alive, I feel like that's what we would do together. We would dance. We would dance to the tune of the candles printing higher. I don't know if that's a weird thought or not, but I had it. Okay, I'm like, this is perhaps what me and the bull would do. 53% are short still on top step tilt at 04. And longs are at 05. 05 longs, 04 shorts. Who's going to win? I don't know, but until we get any dip, I would have to say the Bulls will win. But we need a dip. It would be a little bit annoying if the market just trends up without any dip. This is not a dip. From 10 to here, I would not call that a dip. I'm going to get along this 06 pretty soon, man. Come on, ES. Go lower. I'm being patient. All right, let's see. What am I going to play now? I got to change this music. By the way, I want to show you something after. That needs... This, I never got this kind of a this kind of thing here on Spotify. So I'm going to show you. Where did it go? There we go. You know how Spotify gives you that like wrapped every year, like what you've listened to and stuff like that? Where is it? I gotta watch this. Are you serious? Oh my goodness. All right, I found it. So I listened. Okay, obviously because of the streams, right? I started to stream this year, so I listen to music while I'm streaming, and not just that, like in general, but basically, I don't know if you can see it. Can I get it to? Can you do it? Can you do it? Oh, come on. All right, there it is. So I am in the top 2% of listeners of Spotify this year. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing or something to be kind of like upset about. I don't know, but I am in the 2% of people on Spotify that are always listening. I don't know if that's a good thing. But you know the drill. If you're gonna do it, you might as well be in the top 5, 10%. We gotta be the top 1, 5% of traders to be profitable. We gotta be top 5% of music if you're gonna listen to music. Whatever you do, you gotta be in the top 5%, 10%. Dun, 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 dun. Guys, I'm telling you, like I want to long this here. It's just it feels so wrong to do it. You know what I mean? Like I don't have a plan here. There's no dip, there's no trap. I'm simply longing just because we keep going up. Yes, of course, I would be getting long at like 04, for example, right? Makes sense, but I just don't know. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, it just feels wrong to do it. I want to make money, yes, but with my plan. I want to lose money with my plan. I want to stick with my plan, with my setups. Over time, missing out on this little 4 pointer move from a back test entry there. Yes, it's profitable, but over time, I got to be trading what I trade. I need to see some lows get flushed. Like, if we had flushed these lows here, I would have gone long. If we had flushed these lows here, I would have gone long as mentioned, right? But again, nothing has really happened to give me an entry long. Therefore, I'm just kind of guessing that we're going higher, and I don't like that. While yes, I have a good direction on trend that we're going to put pushing up, but if I think we're going to go to the 23 and I get long right now at the 10, does that make it a good trade? Or does that just mean that I got lucky getting in at 010 when the market is really strong and we get to the 23? So I don't give a damn about market going to 23 without me because I never got an entry. So if I got, like, how do I word this the right way? If I got no entries, I have no business trading, if that makes sense. I want to get to the 23 knowing that I had the right idea and knowing that I got in because I executed one of my core setups, one of my core principles, and I did it. You know what I mean? Not let's just fucking get long here and let's go to the 23 because we're going to the 23. No, that's very different mentality. That's the unfortunate part. However, that other mentality, the let's just get long here because we're going up, can pay you sometimes. Like right now, I would have probably already been long here. We're doing another P. Take a what? We're doing another P. This is another P. This is one here. Okay. We're making another one here. Just bigger consolidation, which means could be an even bigger ripper than this one here. Again, it's just probability factor is it goes up, but of course it can fail, which doesn't necessarily mean that it's the end of the world, but likelihood, it goes up. It's a matter of just probabilities. That's all it is. That's all this is. If I see 10 P's, I'm assuming 7 of them are going up. It's that simple. Dun, 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 dun. So in El Salvador here, to kind of give you guys a little bit of some of the drama here, they were supposed to put up like this skating rink, I guess, next to the main library that we have, and it hasn't been going all that well for them. They're having a lot of technical issues and stuff like that, so they keep canceling it. And then I'm thinking, why? Like, it's so hot here. You're talking like 30 degrees plus every day. Well, that's why they're gonna open it up only from 5 p.m. until like 4 a.m. in the morning. Yes, it's pretty much all night. Um, this is New York or somewhere there, right? I don't know, somewhere in the States. Oh my gosh, takes forever. That's there, and this is here. I guess somebody put up a picture yesterday. The you can't really tell, but the ice is all like it looks like frosting or like a slushy. And then they say they have no money. for the revolution. Whoa, 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 whoa. We. We are. We. Let's take a look at the big picture here. We have the dollar continuing to rally. We have the SPY who's just doing another P alongside ES, getting ready for another pump. And yeah, so everything just keeps on going up. The little teddy bear is continuing to eat his berries there because he refuses to give any form of dip for me to even consider the idea that they're alive still. But you see that bull? He's got some mystical powers. And he has said to me, okay, because you guys know I speak to the bull. You guys know this, right? So he said it. If you like it, from now on, you get good luck. So if you want good luck, hit that like button. Rise up. Come on, he has to do something, baby. Let's go down to 6,100. Get some type of micro dip there. I'll even buy it at 6,100. My goodness. Just give me a trap, something. I want to know somebody just... I want to know the shorts are trapped. That's it. Where... Ooh, I wanna... Like I really should. Anymore. I don't know. I'm not going to lie. I'm getting tempted at this very aggressive long here. Definitely don't be trying to copy any of this trade right now. I'm kind of feeling, you know, it's either I'm going to have to hop in at 07 expecting that continuation leg, but this thing just refuses to come on down. And I refuse to be this patient. So we both have a problem here. Come on, man. Dip. Look, I'm gonna go get some water. Give me a minute. I'll be right back. have water. They're gonna have to go get some water for me. I want fresh water, not warm water. I'm gonna do it, guys. I'm gonna jump in long soon. Oh my gosh. This thing wants the 23. It's building a big P right now. Big P. You can see that right there. It's a big consolidation area there. It's a big P. Can it work again? I don't know. But I think if I try to long it, it's gonna dump. That's why I'm here waiting for it. You know, I'd rather wait for the dump. And then we go. Off to the 23. Feeling that I'm under. It's just time. Come on, you prick. Let's start this. Let's get a dip and then we get the rip. Come on. I don't want to long this 07. Ah. I can't do it. I want to long, but it just feels so wrong. You know what I mean? Like, I want to long this so bad. But there's no setup, Leo. We have to stay disciplined, my friend. They could go either way. Like, it would be fine and healthy for the market to pull back. But not looking like we're even going to pull back. To be right now, 56% of top step is short. They are short at 05. Uh-oh. I don't want to do it. Oh, I want a long, but I don't know. What do you guys think? I think I should just be patient, follow my plan. This is definitely not necessarily following my plan here. I just think we're gonna go to that ducking 23, and then I'm like, ugh. Price is nicely congested here, so whichever way we're gonna go, it'll give a nice move. Dun, dun, dun. Give me a second, let me get my water. we back. All right, so we're going down to 06. Look at that. We got the picture of the angry bear now. Let's see if maybe that it's gonna motivate the bears here. Man, I don't know. Look, don't copy this trade. Don't do it. This is kind of a FOMO trade here because it's not aligned with my plan, but I should have longed that 06 there. Fuck. No dip. Got no dip, guys. Nada. Can't do it. I should end the stream. This is not a place where I want to trade. Maybe later on we get some better opportunity, right? So it's my emotion trying to get me in the trade, but I am realizing it and trying not to kind of cave into it. But the longer I sit here, the more difficult it is becoming. I'm not gonna lie to you. All because I can't really fucking FOMO this thing. Because buying at the highs feels like a FOMO to me. But this, you're trying to short this choo-choo train. I wish you luck. I don't mean it in a bad way. I wish you luck, but we have the P. It's there. 7 out of 10 of them ends up in a pump. Fucking patterns. Did I ever say to you guys that this game is easy but complicated? It's easy, but I'm making it complicated by staying here because I wouldn't trade. Ducking the ass too. Like, come on. Oh, 08, we're above 07.75. I'm gonna fucking try this thing long here. If he wants to pick me up here, I gotta do it. Should have already been long. Get this music out of here. I need something to put me up a bit more, man. Come on, come scoop me up at 0775. Hurry up. You got Led Zeppelins. Led Zeppelin. Zeppelin. Led Zeppelin or Led Zeppelin. I don't know. Come on, scoop me up, yes. Don't be mean. Oh, oh. Dun. Come on, scoop me up. Either way, I wouldn't have been picked up there. Like I said, don't be doing this trade, okay? This is my FOMO side kicking in a bit here. Fudge, I had a feeling too. Scared of pretty girls and starting conversations. Now all my friends are turning green. Sisters and the dreams. Down to the red dot. I don't know if you guys ever listened to this artist, Vance Joy. It's pretty good. Vance Joy. He's pretty good. I don't know how to stop this spamming here. Like on YouTube, on all my videos now, these people keep coming back like, thanks for the forecast, and then they want advice on how to freaking move some coins and something. I've already blocked them, told them to send the money directly to my bank account. Like, I don't know what else I can tell them. And they keep, the more I reply, the more they keep putting up. Why? ¿Por qué? If you're gonna stay. I don't like this now. I don't like this FOMO trade I just got into here. Have it any. I said don't do this trade, okay? This is my FOMO side kicking in here on this stream. That you've ever seen, baby. Riptide. Why do I gotta sit through this? Yes. All right. Come on, yes. Yeah, I went down to the riptide. Left hand man. We are consolidating pretty tightly here. Whichever way we're gonna go, it's gonna be a pretty good move either way. We got the P. %53% of traders right now are short on ES at 0510 and they're long at 0510. So they're both kind of here. 0510. So the longs definitely got a better long price than me there right now. Good job to them. Ducking FOMO traders. This is my FOMO trade, okay? I think I'm just gonna close this trade and kind of leave. There's no point here. I don't know. It gives a nice rally and then it consolidates for like, how long has this been consolidating for now? An hour? 950? Pretty much an hour. Fuck. How much more? Much more consolidating I would need. And the funny thing is that it might trap to the downside now. That's okay. I must pay the price for being a FOMO trader here. I don't know. It ain't looking good now. It was waiting for me to get in long. Ah, I knew it. It was just waiting for me to get in long to start maybe this dip. I don't know. Been here too long. Too long. After this, I'm gonna end the stream. It's too much for me to just sit here and watch this thing. It's annoying. I know I gotta wait for the dip. I gotta wait for the trap, but just keeps on consolidating further. This day, not great. Not great. The trap already happened. The move already happened. It's a simple continuation from the trend right at the bottom down here. I right there. That's the key there. Come on. This is miserable. Misery. Misery, misery, misery. Come on. Still consolidating inside the same range. Same range. Doom, da, doom. Yep, I'm gonna. If this thing comes back on up, I'm just gonna get out. I'm gonna end the stream. There's no point in being inside of these trades here right now. Nothing. I need to wait for a dip. Fuck. I took myself out there, minus 50 on there. I don't want it. I don't care what happens if it goes up or down. It was a dumb trade altogether. So I'm acknowledging that. I take myself out. If it rips, it rips. It's fine. It feels wrong to be doing this, and therefore I'm just taking myself one out there. I don't care if it goes up. I'm gonna end the stream. Nothing really. I need to wait for a dip. You know what I mean? I'm going against my rules here just because I'm sitting here and I want to put on a trade, but that's just not how I'm gonna continue to do my stream. And whenever I don't see nothing, there's nothing for me to be doing here. The real trade was at 8:30 here when we get the dip, and then we get the massive rip, and me trying to fight here alongside everybody else, just trying to get money. That is very wrong mentality, and in the end, it's a very false understanding of how the market really works in general. So taking trades at key levels of support, especially when we get these like dips and the rips, that is where I want to be. And if that's not where we're at right now, well then I have a lot of negative words that I can tell the market, but it is it is with like there's no, what do I gain from it? You know what I mean? Nothing. This thing is consolidating here. There was absolutely nothing to be doing, but I'm on the stream because obviously I want to grow the stream and whatnot. But I don't care if this thing goes up. I wasn't feeling good. You know what I mean? I'm okay with walking away here, not taking a trade, but it just wasn't feeling good knowing that I was in a stupid trade because I feel like being in a trade. So I'm gonna walk away. I'm gonna continue the conversation over on the Discord community there. If you want to join, it is free. And of course, any trades that I will be taking, because I do have a feeling that we will get a dip eventually, and then we can get on with a good trade, a trade that actually makes sense. And I know where they're at and I know when they'll come, but I need to be patient and wait for them to come in. So here we go. I'm about to end the stream. It might come in now. Like, as soon as I walk away from this desk, the dip is gonna come. I already know it. I can feel it. Fine, but wait a little bit more. It does look like it's beginning to crack there to the downside. Goodness. She plays so hard. Yes, I know we went up. I know it, choo choo train, okay? But you don't just want to go up and up and up. You know, you need a dip and then the rip. Market just doesn't go up. Well, it does, but within the pushes, we need to get little micro dips. And good thing I took myself out there. There you go. See? Fucking dumped. Baby, I'm howling for you. All right, all right, all right. We took out these lows here right now. Is that enough? We have taken out these guys officially. This is still guessy though. We need to get down to the next level. I want to get long from what I said this morning, right at the bottom here. I want somebody taken out. I want to get long 88 now. So I'm going to walk away. It does look like it wants to begin to pull back, but I just do not know how long this thing is going to take to go down there. So I'm going to wait for something better. This is just not attractive to me. So I'm going to walk away and let others kind of get chopped up here, not me. So yeah, I'm going to walk away. Peace. Thank you all. Have an amazing weekend. Thank you for your continued support here, of course. And yeah, I mean, I wish you the best on the rest of the day and the rest of your weekend. Be ready because Monday is going to be a wild one. It's going to be mega ducking Monday, wild Monday. So peace. Thank you all. Ciao.